Now, without further ado, here are your hosts. Bill from Warmstrong Adventures. And Scott from Controversial Cruising.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm hearing the echo.
I didn't do it. I don't hear an echo. Echo.
It's probably me then. If I'm hearing the echo and it's not you, it's me. So
I think so. Or it could be Mr. Bill behind you.
it could be. There we go. I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie mistake. I muted one. I muted it like on Facebook side, but I didn't mute it on the YouTube side. So yeah, rookie mistake.
You had the whole new intro, Bill. You had the whole new intro.
I was not paying attention to the song, and while it's playing, I'm hearing one song. And anywho, Scott, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. So happy to be back here on another Cruise Talk Live. I believe it's episode now 47 for us, Bill. Just crazy.
That's I mean, believe it, we've been going on this long. We took a few weeks off, so we're probably approaching it, a year. As far as doing it, I love it. It doesn't seem like a year, but it's been fun. It's been a good ride.
It's been fun. It's it's one of my favorite lives of the week because I get to talk, deep cruising with somebody who also has a vast cruising knowledge and cruising experience. So it's like a conversation for me with a bunch of friends because we also have a bunch of friends in the chat too as well. So, how's your
Scott,
week been?
I feel the same way. And then we started talking about this topic right here, and this is one of my favorite topics. And normally I don't say anything. And just this topic here, and a lot of times it may seem like it's a rehash, but it's not. And it depends on how deep you want to go into this conversation. And that's what I love. That's what I love talking about this topic with you. And before we came on, when we had talked about it, as far as going in depth into this topic, because what we're about to say today, it's for like kind of new cruisers, people that don't cruise much. But I mean, this gets so deep.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to. We've been disagreeing a lot lately. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, Bill. I'm gonna have to disagree. See. I think it's for all cruisers, new cruisers, seasoned cruisers, experienced cruisers. I think the list is good for everyone. But Bill, I have an important question to kick off the show for you, since you are an experienced cruiser. Did you know that cruise ships, or some cruise ships, let's just say, have a secret deck on them, or a secret spot on a deck? Did you know that?
Yes, some of them do, that a lot of people don't know. And a lot of times you have to go through doors that aren't marked to find these decks and these locations. So they aren't marked.
They don't go in them. They're just not, they don't say, please open me.
Yeah, they don't say anything. It's just like a big white door there that nobody in their right mind, oh, that's got to be a crew area. There's no sign that says crew area. And most people are going to just walk right by it. And well, until people like you and me get on there, and then we just like, oh, what's this door? Hey, what's this door? Hey, what's this door?
Yeah, they're like right here, Bill. You see where I'm putting this up here? They're like right there at the nose, the bow of the ship right there.
A lot of times, yes.
A lot of times. That's the one I'm kind of referring to. I mean, there could be some on the back deck, but the one that I'm referring to is this one. I used to call it, back in my amateur cruising days, the makeout deck for me. And you see, like, it's like a secret view here. You see, like, there's a secret view, and like, you can go and sit down, and late at night it gets real dark because there's no lights out there. Okay, all right.
God, it sounds like you've been there a time or two.
Maybe.
What's going on there, buddy? Man, you're gonna have to talk about that.
After being on so many cruises, you kind of find out these things, and I'm sure, Bill, right? You have some probably even better ones than that to share with us. Some real good cruise hacks and cruise tips. I'm sure you have a bunch to share with us, don't you?
You know, there's a lot to share, and we're not going to get to it today. And I was just telling you earlier, this was going to be my topic for Banter with Bill tomorrow. I'll probably hold off a week. But there's so many things to know about cruising, and we take it for granted. You know, we've been doing this. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and my knowledge I take for granted for what I know. I assume everybody knows it. And no, everybody doesn't. But it's like, and I forget who was talking about the topic as far as does room location or cabin location matter? It does.
It does.
But not just
depending
for some of the reasons.
The reason why depending.
There's so much to planning a cruise, and normally, do you know I'm a travel advisor? I don't like to do it because it's too much work. And for me, when I plan a trip for somebody, I go all in, and I need to know about you and what you want from this trip, not just, hey, you want to go on a cruise? Well, here's a good price over here. That's not the way that I do business. And when I plan trips for like family and friends, what are you looking for? Is it a romantic trip? Is it a family trip? Is it you're trying to explore a trip? There's so much you have to go into to plan it. And then once you get into that, now you got to pick a ship. So we're going to scratch the surface here, people. Coming up soon. Me and Scott might have to do this together as far as what all goes into planning a cruise. And it's not just, I want to go to Nassau today. It could be, but for you guys that have been on cruises before, there's a ton that goes into it.
Yeah, that will definitely be a good one. And I think that this, cruise and the cruise hacks and the cruise tips, the 10 of them that we have, I think they're really good. And I think they're going to be for all different types of cruisers. But before we kick that list off and share that with everybody, let's get into the chat before it runs too far away from me, Bill. Cheryl has come in, says, good evening. Put you on the TV. Ooh, we're on the big screen today. We're on the big screen. Anthony Simone says, hey, CC. Hello, Anthony Simone. Eddie Lugo Studios. Hello, Eddie Lugo. Hawk Tua, back to you, Ross. Thank you very much. Uncle Dave has come in. Hey, y'all. Hello, Uncle Dave. Danny D, the spectacular supporter. Hello, Danny D. Welcome in. Welcome in. Rilana has come in. Hello, Rilana, waving at us. Hello. Grandma's house. Hello, Grandma's house. Welcome in. Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. Denise, welcome in. You see your pretty little wrench there. I did it.
You finally did it.
Lawn lifters. This video's music has taken me somewhere nice. Well, we are so glad, lawn lifters. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Ty Spark said, yeehaw. That's right. Wednesday Cruise Talk Live. Scratch and Pete is in. Hello, Scratch and Pete. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Figured it was time to switch it up. We have a couple intros now. So, oh no, Mr. Bill. Oh no. You guys saw that at the end. Had to sneak that in. Hello, Maggie. Welcome in. Blame it on Mr. Bill. He ain't done nothing. Oh, don't blame it on Mr. Bill. Oh, blame it all on Mr.
know. Some of it has been Mr. Bill. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Lazy Days has come in. Hello, Lazy Days. Welcome in. I think that is a new name here, maybe. Welcome in.
Lazy Days. Buddy of mine.
Hello, Destination Fun. Oh, well, hello, Lazy Days. And hello, Destination Fun, both. Welcome both in. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm scrolling kind of fast here. Bill Scott, good evening. Hello, Law Jones. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tiana Salon has said, hello, my brother. How are you? Anthony has come in. M&T Living. Hello, warm, strong, and controversial cruising. Hello. So nice to see you guys. It's been a minute. Stacy, hello, chat. Hello, Stacy. Awesome to see you. The Z Show Cruise Fund. Hello, Z. Good evening to you. Sherry says, yes, I know a secret area on Royal. Well, share it with us, Sherry. Hey, everyone listening and cooking, says Aunt June. What are you cooking, Aunt June? I'm kind of hungry. I'm even more hungry now. Ken Goes Cruising. Hello, Ken Goes Cruising. I wish
he's in the UK, so they're getting ready to go to bed. Thanks, Ken, for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by, Ken. Appreciate y'all. Let's see. Oh, Port Holes and Pixie Dust. Bill Scott, what up? Hello, hello, Matt and Marley.
Welcome in, Matthew.
Bringing me way back. I'm blue. Da, da, dee, da, da, do. Carmelin. Hello, Carmen. Hello, hello.
What up, though?
What up, though? What up, though? Scrow's Nest. Hello, Randy. Hey, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. That's what he said. Oh, check out Scrow's Nest. He did a video all about the hidden decks on the panorama.
Nice. We got to go check those out.
Definitely. Always good news, Ross. Good news that he is healing faster than expected.
Good.
Amazing. We love that. Oh, look at that. We're sure having Philly cheesesteaks. Well, make me one. I'll be there soon. She said, what up? What up, though? All right. Let's see. People who aren't from Detroit understand when I say, never understand when I say what up, though.
They get it. What up, though? That's the Detroit thing. I don't care who you hear people saying fat and tree. You hear people saying not from Detroit, doesn't have the same ring. Scott tried to say it, not the same ring. Am I right, Carmen? Am I right? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Scott. Your show.
Our show, sir. Our show.
You're in control. So yes, go ahead.
I know clicking abilities. Yeah, you're off and all that. But let's kick off this list. Let's fast get into this list while we have the height of the people here. I'm going to start off our cruise hacks list. Now, this is a list that Bill and I compiled. Him and I are going to go right back and forth. I think it's for seasoned cruisers. I think it's for new cruisers. I think it's going to catch everybody. And I think at every point in your journey, no matter where you are in the cruising journey, I think you can always learn something and take a step back. And even if you're doing something that you normally regularly do and you find out like, wow, that person does it this way, and maybe I can implement this and make my packing easier, make my trip easier, make my excursion easier, make my dinner easier, etc. So this is just kind of one of those lists, and I'm going to kick it off. And I don't think a lot of people know this. Maybe some people know this, but I'm surprised at the amount of people that don't know this. There is a Facebook group for every single cruise that pretty much ever sails. Now, I know that not a lot of people use Facebook, but this group can be used for a multitude of reasons. It could be used for asking questions. It could be used for sharing memories. It could be used for going live. It could be used for a bunch of different things. Getting resources like menus earlier. And let's say you want to know what kind of parties and deck parties there are and theme nights and formal nights. This is great. This is a great resource to just be able to go into a Facebook group that is particularly your sailing and find all of this information. And basically all you really have to do is, and have a few quick screenshots. All you really have to do, and this is my next cruise, I'm going on the Carnival Miracle September 6th. So I typed in just exactly that. I came up with this group. I said join, and normally there is one, sometimes there's two. Very, very rarely there's three, but you can always see by the amount of subscribers or the amount of people in the group which one is going to be the most active. They usually have some questions. This one for me is easy. I'm most excited for Maui on this trip, so I'm going to Hawaii. And then they've actually already accepted me, but now there's somebody there that is going to accept me, and there's 471 members. Now, this isn't everybody on the cruise, but it gives you a little slice. And of course, if you're a social person like me, it gets you out there and you can definitely meet some people. And I think it's a resource that not a lot of people know about and not a lot of people use. I forget about it sometimes since I've been doing it for so long. I forget. I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't even join the Facebook group. Like the Margaritaville at Sea I did, but I don't think I did for the Carnival Miracle no, I did. I think the one before that I didn't. And I was like, I didn't join the Facebook group because it's honestly, it's fun. It depends on who is in there, but usually the person who starts it is a fun person and active. For example, for the October 28th cruise, she was actually going on it just ironically. I know it's the Booze Cruise 2.0, but ironically, Aunt June was going on it, and she started the Facebook group because she was early enough, and she said, hey, nobody else did it. I'm going to do it. I want to do it. And it's not her group. It is just the group. And then it becomes basically deactive. Like I'm a member to, I don't know, 34 different groups or some odd different groups that I've went on different cruises, but they just become deactive, and nobody really posts after the fact. So that's mine. I don't know if anybody else. Let me know if you guys like the Facebook groups. Porthole says these groups those groups don't love when people share their YouTube channels. We know from yes, that is true. That is true. It's links they don't really like, and
some of them.
They
consider like spam. You're trying to promote yourself and stuff like that.
It is.
But I will say this about Facebook groups, which for new cruisers, don't believe everything you see in a Facebook group, because what my number one is do research on your own before you go on a cruise. Read what the bylaws of the cruise company is. Read what they have as far as what's going on the cruise ship, and get the information from the horse's mouth. A lot of times these Facebook groups will have like 10 different answers for the same question. It's fun to be in them. It's fun to get to know people a little ahead of time before you get on a cruise, but do your research. If you're going to these different ports, do some research about the countries, what's allowable, what's not allowable. I mean, read some of the rules, read some of the things that you have to be responsible for once you get on the ship or once you get on the island.
Oh, absolutely. Facts. Do your research for sure. Facts.
Yeah. I mean, Facebook groups are good, but do your research. And that's my big one. One of them is to get a currency converter. Because when you get to some of these islands, people are going to try to beat you. How much is that? Well, it's really $5. Well, give us $50 in our money, which is like $10 or $15, and we're good. Just learn how much. Just do your research. And these are kind of things that you need to learn. And what Scott says, like as far as this conversation is for everybody, it really is for everybody. It really is for everybody. But a lot of new people will learn. And they won't have to learn from the mistakes that we've made, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, do research, and that goes along with the Facebook and the internet and all that. But don't believe everything you read on the internets. Don't believe it. Go to the horse's mouth and go to the cruise line if you want to know what's allowed on the cruise ship. Don't ask me in the Facebook group, because I might tell you anything, thinking it's funny and thinking it's a joke. Oh, they had to know you couldn't bring that. They had to know you couldn't bring a microwave.
Yes.
Had to.
Yes.
No. So go to the cruise ship, find out what's allowed, what's not allowed. How much your bags can weigh. It's not unlimited, people. It's not just because you drove here doesn't mean that you can take everything you want on the cruise ship. So number 2, do your research before you go. And
I meant more experiences, like who's been to Bermuda before. Like that's what I would use the cruise group for. Who can share a menu? Who's been to the steakhouse? I wouldn't ask, can I bring a knife? I don't know. Or can I bring a microwave? Or can I bring my stuffed Mr. Bill? I wouldn't ask that. There's resources that are provided by Carnival, Royal, Norwegian that say you can't bring this. You can bring this. You can't bring this. Don't even think.
Yeah, I mean, I go in there. It's just kind of to meet people and who's going to be on the cruise.
Yeah.
Maybe other vloggers.
Yes.
And just other, people have other things in common. As you said, hey, Facebook group. You ever been to Bermuda? What's the beach like? Or Bimini? Oh yeah, well you just take a tram to the beach, free beach. They have a free beach, and then they have one you have to pay for. I mean, those kind of things. Take it with a grain of salt, whatever it is, though, people.
Yep. And a lot of times the Facebook groups will allow like one post. It's like, hey, who is a content creator? Drop your channel here. So it's not people just posting. It's one post that has a bunch of comments with all different. I've seen that a bunch of times. A bunch of times.
And I'm gonna give you a little hint on the Facebook group. They have a search button. If there's a topic you want to know about, do a search on it, and it will. So instead of everybody asking the same question, Bill. Hey, what night is formal night?
Thank you, Bill.
Just do a search.
Amazing. Yes, it pops up. It will pop up with all the posts that are in there, and it will tell you.
And believe me, that one about the formal night, you're gonna see 150 posts. Everybody posting the same thing. Well, they're not, because some people are saying it's the first night. No, it's the second night. Oh, third night. I didn't know they had a formal night. I mean, you're gonna see all kind of posts.
Destination Fun says, I do like the Facebook group, but sometimes when you're at a cruise, they get mixed together, so you can't plan your activities. It's true. It's very true. VS Speaks Royally has come in. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cruise Bolero too as well. Law Jones says she went on an ironic cruise. She did. I want to go on an ironic cruise. Let's see. I love the Facebook group. My current group is Carnival Spirit, October 26th to November 3rd, 2020. Yeah, so you're in that group early. Getting in and meeting everyone and hanging out, planning. I'm sure this one is a dress up, a Halloween group. Not group cruise, but a Halloween cruise. So you're planning. Who's dressing up? What are you dressing up as? I love Halloween group cruises or group. I keep saying group cruises. Halloween cruises in general. I love them. Take me with you, please, Carmen.
That's a weird cruise that she's not weird cruise that she's on, but I'm doing that cruise. It's a repositioning cruise for me, Seattle to New Orleans. But and I get down there on November 9th, and it's like the 25th of October. It's in New Orleans. I think her cruise ship is going out like Mobile, Alabama. So it's like after I get off, it's going to go to a different port. It was just really weird what was going on with that cruise ship then, and I wonder why they did it like that.
Marjorie Ambrose. Hello, Marjorie. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Marjorie.
There is also those grotto areas on the Spirit class ships on the lower decks in front. For those people that don't know, yes, that's like those. Like I was sharing that. What is that called? What's his name's garden? Eden's Garden or whatever on the mirror. Gatsby's Garden.
Gatsby, yeah.
Gatsby. That was creepy. That gave me the creepiest, weirdest. That's not a secret. I wouldn't tell anybody to go down there. I'm sorry. Maybe during the day, but
did you see on Margaritaville? They had it, but at the end they put like the weight room, the workout room. So instead of just walking around, it actually went someplace.
It actually, to the gym. Goes there on a cruise. Happy 4th of July, Bill and Scott. Going to be listening while cooking. Ooh, another person that's cooking. Hello to all that's in the chat. Hello, see me. Welcome in. They are actually going to be guests on the match game this week. I'm so excited. Sorry, that's Captain Controversy. That's tomorrow, people. Evening, Will G. Hello, Will G. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, I saw another channel. Someone tried to bring a portable washer machine. That was a couple months back. Yeah, they did.
I mean, when you start thinking of new things that they have to make up rules for, that's crazy. And you're going on a 7-day cruise, a 5-day cruise, a 4-day cruise. That's crazy to even think like that.
Just become diamond people. Come on.
No, but I mean, who would even think? Even before I was diamond, who would have thought about bringing like a portable washing machine?
Not I. Embarkation Nation. Hi, Bill, Scott, and everyone. Hello. Welcome in. Scratch and Pete. Hello, Scratch and Pete. Can't remember if I said hello, but hello again. Another hello is always good. Especially look up the ports. Some ports, countries do not allow camouflage. This is the real good tip. Camouflage clothing bags of any type. So no matter how innocent, that is a great tip, Uncle Dave, because I had a camo backpack and it broke. So now I got a black one, but I had one. So that's a really, really good tip.
I have a tip. This is a bonus tip.
Okay, bonus tip right in the middle.
This is going back to the Facebook page because all these fake Facebook pages or groups that I'm in. People, the medical marijuana, leave it at home. It's not allowed. Just leave it. Stop trying to. Can I sneak it in like this? Can I take an edible? Can I take the liquid? Can I do that? Stop it. It's not allowed. Just leave it. If you can't take a break for 7 days, maybe you need to stay home and go check in someplace.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite part of leaving it away for 7 days.
I'm sorry, people. I forgot who I was talking to here.
And honestly, if you want to, just cruise to Alaska because you can get it in like 3 different ports. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, keep going back. No, that's not why.
You kind of showed us, Scott.
Yeah.
If you want to know all the hot spots, go check out Scott's video to Alaska.
That's what they're called. Facebook groups are great. Hello, traveling. Yes, Usi. Facebook groups are great, but some admins get imitated when a member knows more than they do. There was once an admin, who swore there were no free beaches in Cozumel, Junkanoo Beach. No, that's Nassau. Sorry. No free beaches in Cozumel near the port. There aren't any fancy but free.
Right. Well, and that's those are the kind of things that you want to. People, put that kind of information into in a group, and as you said, some people get upset if you tell me something that I don't know. To me, it's learning, and I don't think you're trying to put me down. Like right now, if I said there were no free beaches near the port in Nassau, and Scott said, "Yeah, there's one. Jucano Beach is right down the street. If you walk down there by Margaritaville, you're right there." I would be like, "Really?" Then I would go on the internets and look it up to see.
Yeah, of course.
But do my research. But I love learning. I love learning, and I love information that everybody can give me.
I love learning. I was just having that conversation. We're not going there, but I was just having that conversation today with a coworker. Cruise Nuts comes in. Hello, Bill. Welcome in. Welcome in. Love learning. Learning's the best. Ty Spork says, no boofing on the boat. I know it was so much easier when it was illegal. I won't tell you about those stories, but maybe that's why I went to the secret deck. Okay. Griswold Family Adventures. What's up? Hello, Danny. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Be sure to hit the like for Scott and Bill. Thank you very much. Getting ready for tonight's show. Danny will let us know what time your show is. And somebody please drop one of my mods or wherever he is, or both channels, please drop Danny's channel. And he's an amazing creator. And hopefully we'll go over there afterwards. Donna says, hi. Hello, Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome in. Oh, next, right after us. Well, look at that. I love that. Okay, let's get to the next one here. Oh, it's a show and tell. All right, so this is like an item that I didn't know that I needed before I knew that I needed it, and I didn't call everybody stupid. I called it stupid before I had them. Okay, I'm like, oh yeah, you really don't need those. Those are so stupid. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay, I'm talking about these magnetic little hooks. Okay, and whoops, this might be a first-time cruiser. This might be somebody that's just stubborn like myself. But these things are like $8 for like 12 of them on Amazon. Now I gotta go pick them all up over my thing, and they hold like 25 pounds, and they stick right to the cabin wall. You put anything on them. You put dry bathing suit, dry towel. You put your hat on it. You put whatever you want on it because this thing can really hold a lot. And you get 12 of them. I don't think you should really go without it. Also, here's a tip too that I found out from my friend. You can run a bunch of them alongside your charging thing, so you hold your charging cable up against the wall. He made his own little like charging cradle with them. Well, not charging cradle, but charging holding. I was blown away. But yeah, these things, I'm telling you, I thought they were the stupidest thing. I was like, why is everybody they have hooks? Yeah, no, they don't have enough hooks, and these you can move everywhere. I love them. They actually go everywhere with me in my backpack. I don't know why, but they go everywhere with me. And yeah, that's my tip. That's my second tip. Not necessarily any order, but that's my second tip.
I've only taken one hook, just one at one time. I don't really use the hook. The hooks in the room are usually enough for me. I just don't use them. But I see a lot of people like it. I don't wear hats. So normally I don't put my hats up there. Here lately I've been wearing hats, so I put my hats up on a hook. So that is a great ideal right there, those hooks.
It gets stuff off the floor. Like I put my backpack on it. Like I didn't realize I need them. I was hanging all this stuff on the wall. Yeah. I'm like, what? Okay.
And I could definitely see it. Like if you're traveling with more than one person, or you're traveling with kids, and they're really good to have by the door when you come in. When you take your lanyard off with the card on it, you put it right there. So there's a lot of things in there. Thank you, Danny.
We love magnet hooks. We take like 25 of them. I know. Wow. That might have more than 12. I don't know.
25. What do you do with 25 hooks?
Well, he husband and wife, they're married. They got a
lot. No. I mean, I just wonder. No, I'm not knocking it. If you like it, you like it. I just want 25 hooks. I maybe one.
I'm addicted to them now. I hook everything. It's great. Everything. Like my day bag too. Like I'll even just hang it up. Like I'm fancy. Like I'm coming home from work and just hang it up. I'm like, I got a hook for that.
Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll do that on my next cruise. Just buy some so I can put my bag up there. Because usually I just throw it either like next to the desk or on the couch if there's a couch in there. So maybe I'll take a look into it and just see. And then maybe I'll get fall into gotta have the hooks.
Together we travel. Hello, Will. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Dreams Remembered. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Welcome, welcome.
We have a bunch of those hooks. Hooks are great for collection.
Okay, see, collection of hats. Okay, and maybe like Cruise Nuts. Maybe he has like hats, and I know he takes a lot of stuff. So when you have a lot of stuff, you take a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is like a did we just become best friends moment? Look, Carmelin, we are on that cruise with you. Spirit, October 26th.
What?
They found out right here on Cruise Talk Live. Isn't that amazing?
Look at Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. Lazy Day says, I'm really glad that I heard about those magnetic hooks a year ago because they are super useful. Super useful.
Really?
Yes.
I've only one, and it's right here. I keep it right next to my desk. I keep it right next to my desk because I have a phone charger and some power cords right here. So I use this hook to keep the cords up here.
I'm giving out some tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday, Bill. So you better.
I'll be there. Make it easy. Give me the answers before so I can get in there and get them. So
we use the hell out of those magnetic hooks. We love the magnetic hooks.
Everybody,
look at this! Look at this! Hats, swimsuits, snorkel gear.
Ooh, see,
I threw mine on the floor last time.
I got to look into those hooks.
Those hooks are also good for a hose holder and mask for CPAP. I know a lot of our friends have CPAP 110%.
Yep.
Sweet Acres. Hello, Sweets. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Oh, look at, oh man, you guys are, I don't know, Bill, if it came on my side, your side.
I think it came on my side. It's my metal hook fun. Thank you, Jennifer.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
I got both
money, dollar bill, yo. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm gonna go on Amazon tonight. I should go Temu. Amazon tonight and get me some hooks just for that reason. Just so I can put them in my bag and be something else to could carry.
Yes, he does have a great sense of humor. He does.
My next one, Scott, is the Power Strip.
Power Strip. Hello, Gutters. Welcome in.
I didn't realize, well, it didn't take long not to realize it, but how many things I have to charge up. And when you go on some of these ships, especially some of the older ones, the newer ones are getting better with the USB power or the chargers, the USB cords. So they're getting better. But like when me and you went on a Margaritaville at sea, that Power Strip was life because I had my camera, my phone, my headbuds, my power battery pack type thing, and it had so much. And then you had yours, and I mean, you could never have enough power strips, as far as I'm concerned. People who have the CPAC machine, and they all need outlets. They're getting better now, people, with the outlets on the newer ships. But a lot of these older ships, you go down the Spirit, you're going to need some a power strip. You're going to need it if you charge up more than one thing. Unless you want to go, let me charge this, take it off. Let me charge this, take it off. Let me charge this, take it off. And I don't like doing that. I don't like leaving my stuff plugged in overnight. So for me, that's a big one for me.
Here's something to add to that. So on top of that, that I would absolutely say investing in one of these too on top of that. On top of that surge protector, on top of the yes, I would say
whoa. Time out. You said surge protectors. Time out. They can't be surge protected.
Yes.
So the power strip has to be non-surge. So non-surge protected. Don't let Scott get you in trouble here. Don't let him get you in trouble.
Actually, to tell you the truth, I really had a brain fart there. I'm sure you guys all saw me have a brain fart. Power. I was looking for the word, and I'm like, say the word, power strip, and I said surge protector. Power strip. Sorry. So in addition to the power strip, I would invest in one of these, which is it's basically the travel adapter. So the weird hole that you see in the right under the mirror on a lot of Carnival ships. Yeah, that this plug goes right in there, and it would actually change this plug into not 1, 2, 3, 3 outlets. Yes, basically 3 different outlets in this one plug.
Yeah.
2 USB-A's. I know they're a little bit older, and then a regular plug in the front here that you can plug right in. So I think this for $11, I think it's amazing. It also has a regular plug in the wall too. This is multifaceted, so this is actually American and European. But going on a lot of those older cruisers, like Bill said, in even the newer cruisers, even Margaritaville at Sea had a keep calling it the hole, but the European hole. Yeah, it had the European hole. So we could have used this. I forgot it. So, but definitely
Scott, you might want to look down a little further in the chat. Gutter's Pub.
Okay, hold on.
Make sure you can come back, but I always like to acknowledge.
Oh, Gutters, you're the best. Hold on, I got.
It's smoking.
Yes, smoking. You're amazing, Gutters. Thank you very much. All right, let me.
Thank you.
Woo.
Yeah, now you gotta go back and find out where you were at before. I'm sorry about that.
I started actually. I know where it was. So it's right here. So Shady Brady says, "Hey, have you looked at the Carnival price of the website? Scared me, though I didn't get any deal. Then I seen the price.
Yes,
include taxes and fees. They did. Yes, that's right.
That's
asking for a friend.
Oh yeah, Jennifer, you're still on thin ice. The finger's on the trigger. I'm about to block you. Wrong thing said. No, just kidding, Jennifer. Thank you. Ice just got a little thicker for you.
VS, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You're the best. You really
the deals for Carnival, my deals, and I still get deals, but they've taken away the $100 free room deals. They've taken them away from me, and I always for me because I cruise a lot. I knew whatever price I saw always had to add port charges and taxes. So I'm not shocked by when I see that now. I'm not shocked by it, but a lot of people are shocked by it now. It's like, well, Carnival, they went from $150 to $300 or whatever, $400. I always understood that. So yeah, it is what it is. I prefer that. Tell me what something's going to cost. Don't try to nickel and dime me. I'm still. I wanted to have good news about Margaritaville, where the steakhouse, where they refund my money. They refunded me my gratuities, but they haven't refunded me for the steakhouse. So I'm still fighting that battle. I wanted to have good news for you, but I don't.
Yep. And Uncle Dave says, funny, you talked about the hooks. Mine came in yesterday. D&G Explorers. Hello, D&G. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Also, a USB hub is also great for charging multiple devices.
Yep.
Yes, I believe you have one of those. It's kind of one in the same, sort of, kind of what I showed, but not really.
Something. Mine actually has plugs and USB plugs and a USB-C to C. So
yes, don't order the ones from Temu, Bill. Order the good ones, the 20 to 50 pound ones on Amazon. Yes,
good,
or win them tomorrow.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sweet. We appreciate you no matter what. All good. I hang lanyards, backpacks. See, everybody loves these. See?
Yeah.
Nancy,
I definitely want lanyards. Lanyards. Nancy B on the Facebook side. Welcome in.
Grandma. Don't get your hooks from Temu if you want to get them in this year.
Temu, whenever I order anything from Temu, they come 10 days or so, roughly. It's not too bad.
If you need to use the CPAP machine, you can ask for an extension cord. Yes, you definitely can. Let's see. Smell that brain fart all over. I know you guys are. On the adapter plug, make sure it adapts and the inverter is. Otherwise, it will burn out your devices because the internal plug is 230 and the US plug is 110. Yes, 100%. I'm going to have a channel with this new USB-C charging. I have the new iPhone and have to buy some new adapters. I know.
Okay.
Some places on the West Coast made it a law. No hidden charges. Yes, that's what started the whole thing. Law. Carnival
they want to do it for everybody.
No, yeah, I know. Carnival has taken away a lot of onboard credit. I was able to offset costs with onboard credit. Yeah. Yep. Chris came in and said, Ada and Avon said, hi, Papa.
Chris, the best brother or son-in-law that you could have on this earth. Chris, welcome in. Ava and Aiden. Hey, Ava and Aiden. How are you? Best grandkids you could ever have. I know some people in here might argue that point, but it's not a debatable topic.
William Gilbert has come in. Hello, William Gilbert. I met him on the Miracle, or the Luminosa. Miracle Luminosa. No, not Miracle. I met him on Miracle with Richard. Welcome in, my friend. All right, let's see. Where are we at this list here? Oh, it's up to me. Okay, we're halfway. This is the halfway mark. Okay, I like this one. Okay, this is for everybody. And this is pretty simple. That's right, Jubilee. Sorry, I knew it started with a J. Pretty simple. Don't feel like you have to do it all. And I think a lot of us book cruises, and especially first-time cruisers, we book it and we feel like we got to do everything. And we get so overwhelmed. We get so stressed out about having to book everything and plan everything. A little planning, I'm not telling you not to plan. A little planning is definitely good. But I don't want you to feel the need like you feel like you have to do everything. Whether you're on a big ship, a small ship, a ginormous ship, the newest, biggest ship that's coming out, don't feel like you have to do everything, because internally you're setting yourself up to ruin your vacation. You're setting yourself up to be in a rush mode. You're setting yourself up to be stressed. And this is a vacation. This is your vacation. And if you don't see part of the ship, guess what? You saw the parts of the ship, or you did the things that you wanted to do. And if you didn't, guess what? You book another cruise, because Warmstrong, how bad is that?
Yeah, you know what? You have to book another cruise to see everything. You have to. I'm going
sometimes.
I'm going on a 3-day Utopia of the Seas, and I'm not going to see everything.
No, you're not.
And I'm not going to try to kill myself to see everything. So I'm not staying up to 3 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got to see, because then it's not enjoyable. So I agree. When I first started cruising, 1990, some of you weren't even born then. You weren't even thought of, anyway. We won't go there. 1990, I thought I had to do everything, and it made for a couple of miserable cruises. Staying up really late and then getting up really early. It made for a miserable cruise. And it didn't take me long to learn that you can't see everything and you can always go back. And that's what I do. And I go to relax. I go to a beach. Hey, I might have an excursion over here that is strenuous or something like that. But it always comes back to just relaxing and enjoying the cruise. You do whatever you like, whatever you want. If you want that kind of lifestyle, more power to you. But it just made it. If you felt like you needed another vacation after the cruise. So I got to agree with that one, Scott. Don't ever try to do everything, because you'll burn yourself out, just like with anything in life. Too much work, too much play, too much anything.
Yeah, I try to go on with at least one purpose on a cruise, right? So, like, for instance, this last cruise that we were going on, it was a new ship, and I knew it was all about the content, right? And that was a reason why I actually didn't go to Paradise Beach, because there's Paradise Beach content on my page already. Not saying that it wouldn't have been cool, not saying that it wouldn't have, added to the content that I already have on the page. But my purpose for that cruise, right, was meeting you, of course, right? That's back-ended purpose. But the purpose for me was to get content on the Margaritaville at Sea, which I did, got my vlogs, and I think I did a pretty good job. But there's purpose cruises, right? There's different reasons why I decide I go on cruises. And if I didn't get to see, I don't know, one of the production shows, it's the best production show there, I'm not going to be mad at myself. Sure, I would I have loved to see it? Yeah, I would have. Would I have loved to go to Boots and Bubbles, or Bubbles and Boots, the one theme party that was down in the atrium that everybody dressed up as cowboys? I would have loved that. I do like country music, and I do like dancing a little bit, but I didn't get to do it, and I didn't get to see it, and I'm not upset. I'm not upset, because that wasn't the purpose of it.
You just got to go back.
I do have.
Paradise Beach. You haven't been to Paradise Beach before if you haven't been with Edna and V. I'm just saying. You got to go with those two to actually be the Paradise Beach.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good time. So Uncle Dave says it's your show, Bill. No one wants to be with your pop-on-ness. Avenger says, hey, I'm watching on TV. I'm getting set up for the batch recording. If I get inappropriate in my comments, blame it on the alcohol, the libations. We love it. I was watching her show before us, actually. Jen from the Peanut Gallery says hello. Hello, Will. I mean, hello, Jen. Okay, Bill, what is your next one? Because I kind of have an add to on this next one. I
Yeah,
think
my next one is
I forget it all the time.
I don't care what you've done before. My suggestion would be to take some type of motion sickness pill before you go on your very first cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not do that. My very first cruise, I did not do that. I didn't know what motion sickness was. I didn't know what seasickness was. And I lost 2 days of a 7-day cruise because I didn't know what it was. Take it before you go and see how your sea legs are. Not like sea leg journeys, but sea legs, you get it.
Yeah. Belly takes it, how your equilibrium takes it.
It takes, and if you don't want to take, because some people don't want to, not into over medicating and taking medicine and chemicals and all that, drink some ginger ale, or eat some ginger or something like that. And I think, Scott, this is where it's going to lead into what you were talking about. But take a piece of Dramamine, or a light thing, motion sickness pill. They have different names or different pills. But for me, I take Dramamine.
I say take them with you no matter what. I take them no matter what, even if I don't use them. I haven't used them in 20-something, knock on wood. Knock on wood. I haven't used them in 20-something cruises, but I still have them just in case. Or I actually gave one out on not this last cruise because there was too many people that were sick, but on another cruise, there was a guy at the bar that was like, my wife is not feeling good. I gave him one of my Dramamines, and just like, dude, you saved your life. I didn't really save her life, but it
feels like it. When you're seasick, it feels like it. And I take Dramamine with me every time I go. Every time I go on a cruise, I have it with me.
Yep. And then there's ways. So like if you get stuck with your tail between your legs and you're like, oh, I don't want to pay $12 for one pill, which I get it. I don't either. Right. There's different. Here's a really good tip. Right. This is something that maybe maybe you don't know, but there's actually like all natural remedies that you can use while you're on the ship. Here's one of them. You can go up or get a green apple, and maybe some crackers or something to help settle it. But green apple in particular, right? It has enzymes in it that actually helps reverse your seasickness and your equilibrium. It helps you kind of, settle. And I'm not saying that it's going to cure. I'm not sitting here. I'm saying I'm a doctor, but it definitely is a remedy that may help if you're stuck in a pickle and you didn't bring Dramamine. But the first tip out of all of this is, yes, if you're a first-time cruiser, 110% take Dramamine, even if you want to Superman this thing and you think you're good and you have been on the sea before, just take it. Second of all, take it no matter what as a backup, because you don't want to be caught in a situation where maybe even you have the best stomach for the sea and you get caught and it just is really rough and now you wish you really had it, So I 110%. Let's see. Grandma, look at that. Grandma says, I heard green apples were good for sickness too. There you go. Grandma knows.
Mine is ginger. They have a little ginger candy that you take, and just be on the safe side. You don't want to waste any of your vacation.
Yeah, they call them gingers. That's right. They do have those little candies. I forgot about those. Jennifer Gilbert says, hey, Scott, do you remember that game of Where's Waldo on the Jubilee? I do remember that. Were you on a small ship, Bill? I find the larger ships don't have as much swaying as a small ship. Which
you haven't been on some of these rough waves out there. There have been some pretty rough waves out there.
Yeah.
But no, when I got sick was Carnival Ecstasy.
Oh, Gloria. Sorry. Good.
Carnival Ecstasy. Carnival. Okay, so just so we're clear.
Ecstasy.
Carnival Ecstasy. And a long time ago, 1990, wasn't the best time.
Yeah,
but even now, I've been on ships now where some of the waves, was it Jubilee? Might have been Jubilee. No, I don't know. One of the ships, one of those XL class ships for Carnival. They had the bags out on the steps because it's still, the waves are waves. 25-foot waves are 25-foot waves. No, no matter how new the ship. Well, maybe that's not true, but right. Yeah, you can still get seasick.
Yep. I always travel with Dramamine and scope patches just in case. See, I don't get seasick, but I still bring it. There you go. Grandma
Yep.
said, I heard a good tip was to get some green apples from the buffet when you're feeling,
Yep.
when you get there, to keep them in your room in case they're gone when everybody is sick. That's really good too as well. Let's see here. Bring a med kit no matter what. Antihistamines are good for
Yes.
allergy reactions, even sunburns. Yep. A-frame daydream says, hello, all you rowdy cruisers. Welcome in. Green apple with salt. Yep. Very true. Very true. Lemonade or lemons is also good for motion sickness. Didn't know that.
I never heard that before. Lemonade. Okay.
No idea. A little tip I learned on the ship is take a face towel, fold it, hang it over the cabinet door where the fridge cooler is to let the hot air out of the fridge or cooler, and it will stay colder.
Huh.
I thought that would be a seasickness tip. Let it cooler. I wish I was cooler. I don't know. My AC just got fixed. All right, Bill. Let's go to our next one, which would be me, actually. And this is something that I've actually learned. I've kind of learned the hard way. Bill will forever call me old school on this, but he saw me grabbing 3 of them a day, and I have 3 copies of them from our sailing. But I like the paper fun times or good times or whatever you want to call it. I like the paper agendas, right? So I fought the apps for so long. Margaritaville at Sea didn't have an app, but I fought the apps for so long, but they make things easier. Okay. And here is my third tip is to think about or make reservations for dinner earlier than you are hungry. Okay. Because most of the time during a 5 to 7-ish window, when everybody wants to eat and when you're hungry, everybody's hungry, there's going to be a wait. Right now, if you wait until you are starving and you go up there and you wait on a line, most of the time you're going to be groggy, you're going to be upset, and you're going to be hangry, right? And now you're going to have to wait an extra 35 minutes for a table. So before you do that, if you're coming down, put your name in, because you can always, guess what? This is the famous, right? And I'm not saying Bill does this all the time, but you can always just not show up, right, Bill? We've always said that. You can always just not show up, or you can always just leave the drink on the bar, right? Because, hey, sorry. Hey, it's true. You can always just not go. So make your dinner reservations early, and yes, show reservations early too for some of those Royal cruisers or some of the Norwegian cruisers. Have to plan your shows, which is crazy to me. But plan your dinners and make your reservations earlier than you are hungry. That's basically my tip. I don't know, Bill, if you want to.
Yeah, no, I agree, Megan. The more I cruise Royal, the more right, Scott. The more I cruise Royal, I don't understand their logic, because they're going to make me book everything 6 months in advance and not show up for half of it, because the shows fill up, the dinners fill up, and Margaritaville. Well, they didn't have an app, but like, as soon as I got on the ship, I went up and made my steak house reservation, and that was filling up. So yeah, you got to make your reservations for your dinners early. Me personally, I like to have a fixed dinner time. I don't like that. Hey, let me put in my reservation now, and then they'll let me know in between an hour and a half from now, the dinner's ready. Yeah, I'd rather know that 7:15 every night dinner's ready, and that's what I do. I'm not that anytime dinner.
You're a fixed diner. You like your fixed times?
I like fixed time, because I know at 7:15 you show up, there's dinner.
See, we didn't have that option on Margaritaville.
Well, you didn't have that option. But these other ships, that anytime dining. Oh, I had an hour and a half wait. You wouldn't have had an hour and a half wait if you had a fixed time dining.
Ooh, so there's a back-ended tip. This is like a tip within a tip. Oh,
well, I mean, no, it doesn't work. It's not convenient for everybody. No, but for me, I plan around, like, if I have 7:15, and it wouldn't have worked on Margaritaville because they only had like one show time.
Yes, you're right.
But like other ships, they have like a 2 show times. Yes. So I plan everything around my dinner, and I don't have to take an hour and a half out my schedule to know as I wait for dinner.
I don't know if I could be that planned. Some nights I could be that planned. I don't know.
It's not planned.
See, Law, enjoy the
Thank you.
the time
Thank
too.
you, Law.
Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's hop to our next one. Bill, do you want to hop to the next one, or do you want to hop to?
My number 8. I'm doing number 8. Plan your excursions early, people, if you can. My next one was plan your excursions early. Do a little homework. Find out what you want to do, and plan them early, because they do sell out, and it's nothing worse than having something that you really wanted to do, and now you can't do it because, well, you didn't think about it early enough. I'm not a big planner, I try not to be, but I actually look. I visit the island that I'm going to see what kind of excursions they have around there, and plan what I want to do. So plan early for your excursions. I'm not gonna harp too long on that one.
No, here's an excursion in itself. When I go cruising with Richard, he said, I thought following around 2 fat drunk guys with a peanut gallery was interesting. Yeah, believe me, I watched it from my eyeballs. Well, I did. It was rather funny. I was in some of those videos too. I mean, I know you were in the drink the bar one. That was crazy. I couldn't even.
I'm sorry, Sagai, can you go up too?
Yeah.
Tanya, I don't like fixed times. I might be intoxicated. See, that's saying you have a problem if you don't know if you're going to be intoxicated or not. That's Tanya. You're telling
Bill, did you know if you were going to be intoxicated or not on the last cruise?
And it was a problem.
All right.
I normally can tell you that, no, I'm not going to be too drunk to go to dinner until I got onto the last cruise with.
How much were the beds at Paradise Beach?
$70.
70. There we go. I have never had issues with anytime dining. Never had to wait any more than 30 minutes, but we almost always check in right at 5:30. See, so sometimes 30 minutes could be a lot for people. Not me, but I mean, I know some people. I've been waiting 30 minutes here. It could be a lot.
Well, it all depends. It's you could have scheduled the 5:45 dinner or whatever 5:30 dinner, and you knew at 5:30 instead of why wait that half an hour because you can't do anything.
Right.
You kind of like I'm just let me
go
here and wait. Go to the bar. So I'd rather, if I knew I like to eat early, book the early dining time and be done with it.
Okay.
And you have the same wait staff, which now they know I like chocolate martinis. Chocolate martinis waiting for me when I get to the table.
It's true.
Not that I would drink another chocolate martini, but.
All right, let's move on to our best tips here. This is the 2 tips that we saved, Bill and I. I will kick this off. That we think is the tips that you should use, hands down, no matter what. Okay, so and this one is going to be about specialty dining. I'm learning a lot about this. I really have never specialty dined before I started, I guess, cruising with people, because I never took myself out to the steakhouse or I never did any of that, I guess, except sushi. But a lot of people don't really count that as, specialty dining, even though it is. But I'm really talking about the steakhouse, or I'm talking about hibachi. I'm talking about a specialty dining experience, okay? Book that specialty dining experience on the first night, okay? On the first night, most of the people, 90% of people on a cruise are going to go straight to the buffet, or they're going to go straight to bed, okay? That first night on the cruise, that it's available. I'm not talking about like that first night, because I don't think it's available that very first night, but the first night that it is available, if you want to go to the steakhouse, you will have the best experience, in my opinion, if you go the first night. And I have done that multiple times now, actually gone on the first night, the first tea day, and it's been rather enjoyable. And I know if you go later, A, it could sell out. It could definitely sell out. And 2, you might be waiting a long time. You might not have it as an enjoyable time. So,
wrong answer.
Okay.
We're going to disagree. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. And I'm one that I was doing the steakhouse on the very first night, because on Carnival, we don't. Carnival, you get a free bottle of wine. And you might say to yourself, why are they giving out a free bottle of wine if you book the first night? That seems like a great deal, right?
Uh-huh.
This $12 bottle of wine that's $70 on the ship. This is a great deal.
$7 bottle of wine.
It was. I actually looked up the price on the Royal ship. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is what I'm drinking right now, and you're charging me $20 a glass, and that bottle of wine was like $11. Okay, that's off subject. Picture embarkation day. You're drinking all day. You're getting to see the ship. You're eating Guy's burger. You're going all over.
You're not wrong.
Who wants to go to a steakhouse after doing all that all day long? I mean, I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it that night. I prefer, and I lose out on my bottle of wine, but like the next night, well, no, scratch that. I prefer, I don't know if you did this or not. Oh, yeah, okay, you were on your topic. You left out not on formal night. I go the second night.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant. Like the first C day instead, not on formal. I did leave that out. You are correct.
I like to go on formal night because I don't do seafood. Everybody's there. I got the steakhouse to myself, enjoy me a nice steak, peace, quiet. I love the second night steakhouse on Carnival. Love it. Best day to go if you don't eat seafood.
Okay. Look at that. We have see, and that is why it's not a factual thing. It's an opinion thing, and this is why we can have this healthy discussion. Okay, so share your last one here, so we can somewhat end this this show early. This show on time today. It's crazy.
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Mine is never buy the internet package for the entire cruise, unless you're vlogging. I know, and it's kind of counterproductive of what I do. But you don't need it. You don't need it. You go on these cruises now. I have T-Mobile. My phone works in Mexico. It works in the Bahamas. It works. So there's only like a couple of days where I don't have access to the internet. Why not just have like buy one day? Like, you're going your C day or something like that. Instead of buying for all that, for most people, we're not uploading content. We're checking our emails or anything like that, or something like that. I would say, for majority of people out there, don't worry about the internet, because if you check with your cellular provider, you're probably covered in most of these places, and you can do all the things that you want to do without spending the $150, whatever it is, for internet on a cruise ship. And if you absolutely do need it, you're going to overpay, but just get it for one day.
And then do your other tip where you buy it at like 12 o'clock and it overlaps and you get like 2 days, but it's not really 2 days.
Well, yeah, I would do it like a C day. Let's say Tuesday's a C day and Thursday we're in Cozumel. But Tuesday at noon, I would buy it. I would have internet from Tuesday at 12 noon till Wednesday when I'm in Cozumel, 12 noon. But it's not really that important in Cozumel because I can go there. I cut my phone on, which my clock changed. I can never change it back. But I was able to do whatever I wanted to do on the internet, and it saved me a ton of money. This last cruise, we got the faster to the fun, or fast chill faster, whatever it was. It came with 2 internets. So I mean but I wouldn't have bought the internet for those 4 days.
No, I definitely, if it didn't come with 110%. All right. I think that's a pretty good list. I'm going to add one little bonus here. And I think this is a good bonus. I think Bill will actually agree with me on this one. And he actually did this, so I know he'll agree with me. But bring cash with you. I normally do. I made the mistake on the Margaritaville and I paid the $12 or the $8, $9, whatever it was, to the damn freaking ATM machine. And I got bopped on the other side. I got bopped with other fees on the other side. Always bring cash, right? And here's a tip on top of it. You're like, oh, okay, you're telling me to bring cash. Well, what a tip. Here's another tip. If you're someone like me that has somewhat of a problem with budgeting himself, right? Instead of using your credit card or debit card as your main cash account, use cash, right? Start with $100 or give them $50 when you go on. Your card will work, but it will work up into $100. What I usually do for myself, I buy gift cards on AA.com or something. I get a 10% discount, and then I'll load those every day as cash, $100 a day or $50 a day, and I'll budget myself. So I know, hey, I got $37 to go to the casino, or I can tip, Rico $5, and now I only got 32. and I try my hardest to stay to those budgets. Do I get drunk and do I load in? I always have an extra couple gift cards. So do I load an extra gift card? Sometime, but I try to budget myself. So that's my back-ended tip. And Bill,
I'm sorry. Did you say $35 to go to the casino?
I'm just.
What is that? Is that like tip money? What is that? What $35 to go to the casino? Okay.
I'm making up numbers. All right.
That was a good point, Scott. I agree with you.
Yeah, bring cash and definitely, instead of using your debit card, if you're one of those people. Some people just are fine with it and they're like, okay, I'll check the thing, I'll check the kiosk, or I'll check the app every day. Cool. And if you could do that, awesome. But I have a little bit more of an addictive personality, so to say. All right, Bill. So let's wrap it up here. What do you? Where can we find you, or what are you doing for the next week before we wrap up here?
I don't know. I might do a random pop up. I'm not doing Banter with Bill tomorrow. I still may pop up tomorrow, but it'll just be a random one. Monday, I'm gonna have a video up every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Brand new video, and then back here with you, Scott. And then the next Banter with Bill is the following Thursday, but it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time instead of 5, so 6 p.m. So people just hit your notification bell. And I think I'm going to go more into depth as far as why you should pick me as a travel advisor, but not really because I'm not going to do it for you. But I'm going to tell you what you should be. If you have a travel advisor, your travel advisor should be like what I'm going to tell you Thursday. If your travel advisor doesn't do what I tell you next Thursday, you need to find a new one or come to me.
Next Thursday, Bill, we can find this.
Not this Thursday, not Thursday. Next Thursday. Next Thursday, I don't know the date. Don't ask me the date. I don't know the date. But I will tell you because, and this is one thing with Scott. There was a time today that I actually was going to call you and, hey, Scott, we need to open up our own travel agency, or we're not our own, but you understand, our own travel business. I do have Warmstrong Travel Adventures. Warmstrong Adventures Travels. That's but don't text me there because I'm not going to reply. But I'm going to tell you what you need to be looking for in your travel agents and why you need me as your travel agent, but not really because I'm not going to do it.
Your travel buddy, because anybody can message you and talk about cruising. You're a cruise nerd at heart, so as I am.
I mean, well, I'm a travel nerd, but especially a cruise nerd, and I don't normally say stuff. See, this is what I get people to hate me. I don't normally say stuff, but I watch people take these trips or whatever, and I'm looking. I'm like, they don't even know what they're doing. What's going on here? What you need me, not really me. You need somebody like me to plan your cruise. And next Thursday we'll be talking about it. Whew.
All right. For me, you guys know where to find me. I'm not gonna go into it. The people that are in my chat, or if you pop over, there is a pinned link up there. There is a cruising community that I'm starting here on a different platform. Not that YouTube isn't. I'm not disappearing from YouTube, but I'm starting this little cruise community, a bunch of cruise nerds, and I think you should be in it. So click that link in my chat and please join. There is free. It's you can think of it as a membership if you want, but I'm not calling it a membership. There's a free side, and then there's also an all access side, all access. So that's all I'm gonna say in mine. Let's see what we have here to wipe up the rest of the mess. He says goodbye. Mona comes in and says hello.
Mona.
Hello, Mona. Welcome in. And thank you very much, Jennifer. And Bill, yeah, I think this is another really good one. Thank you for all the mods. Thank you for all the mods for keeping us safe, for doing what you do, dropping all the links and being amazing as always. And Bill, take us out here because what do we say? Oh, 333. 333. Oh, look at that. It's 3 numbers. Go ahead. Sorry, Bill.
Where's 333? I don't see it.
On my side, you can't see it. 33 people with 3 people. Yeah.
Oh, people, as I always say, make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey because life is a journey. And next Thursday, 7 or 6 p.m., we're going to tell you why.
That's right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Sorry. Have a good 4th too. Have a good 4th.
May the 4th be with you. May the 4th.
Not May. It's July 4th.
Oh,
Happy
sorry.
4th of
Right.
July.
No, I'm sorry. Take that back. May July 4th be with you.
Happy 4th. Bye, guys.